In today's video, we will have a look at the mostly used widgets that are available out of the box once you start your own website based on Scrivito. First of all, we need to be in edit mode and we need to have a working copy opened. I have one already. You can see it over here. I gave it a name testing widgets. And now if you want to see what's available in Scrivito, what widgets are available out of the box, just press any plus button. This plus button decides where you want to put the new widget. For example, if we click a plus sign between the header and the text, the new widget will be placed between those two elements. Let's try it. In here you can have a look that we have quite a plenty of different widgets, and of course you can create many more. You can create any widgets that you need. The only thing needed to create your own widgets is a knowledge of JavaScript and React. Even if you don't know those programming languages, you still have quite a plenty of widgets that you can already use. Let's have a look at the widgets that are mostly used. First of all, we usually use columns to structure the content. Let's go to columns. By default, Scrivito places a 3-column widget. You can already start adding content here. Let's have a look how you can set up columns widget. You go to widget properties, and now you can see few options here. The most important thing is how do you want to lay out your content. What you also have here is an alignment. You can decide how your content will be aligned. It can be on the top, on the middle, or at the bottom. And you can also decide if you want to stretch the content. It's important when your content has a different length and you want all columns to be similar. So let's choose that. And then let's choose 4 columns. And we close it. As you can see, Scrivito changes it instantly in the background. So there is no waiting time and your changes are already saved. There is no save button. Once you do any change, Scrivito saves it automatically. Let's say that we want to add 4 boxes where we put some text about our product or company. To do that, we can use another widget that is very commonly used. It's a box. In the box, we can add more widgets. Let's say that each widget will have a headline. That's another important tag. And it will also have some text. And one more thing, we want to have a little image above every element. Okay, so these are the 3 elements. We have an image, headline, and the text. And now let's fill it with the content. We click on the image widget and now we can choose which image we want to select. We click select and the image is here already. I don't really like how the text looks like over the image, so let's see if we can do something with a box widget. Okay, that's much better. Once we add a white with border, it looks much different on the homepage. The text is readable, the image is nicely visible, and it doesn't interfere with the background. Let's see if we can do something more with an image as well. We can decide what's the alignment, but in here the image is all in one column. We can add a link to it, so once you click it, it will take you somewhere. Let's add here an alternative text. And we close it. It's already saved. In the text widget, let's paste some text, a lorem ipsum text. It looks quite good, but we want to align everything to center, so it looks better. In the header, we choose heading 2, that's correct, alignment center. Maybe we want to show a dividing line, it's like a little line below the heading. And we close it. The changes are already saved. And let's say the text should be also aligned to center. 2 clicks and it's done. Okay, so we have a image, a heading, some text. We still want to add a button. That's another widget that is very commonly used, a button. The button is quite big, but this is because it doesn't have a text. Once you configure a text, it will go smaller. The target, the most important thing in the button is a target. So we choose where we want to take our visitors to. Let's say we want to take them to standard page about our clients. Align it to the center, add the text, and we close it. Okay, the button is already here. Once you click it, it takes you to about clients. We can also change our heading here now. Scrivito is all what you see is what you get. So you just click and start typing. But in a text widget, you can also show properties, and now you can edit an HTML. Delete it, close it, and it's done. We have our first column ready, but we want the next 3 columns to be very similar. Instead of manually putting all the widgets together, we can duplicate it and drag and drop it to the other columns. Let's see how easy it is. You go to duplicate widget. It's already duplicated. Now you drag and drop to the next column. What else we can do with the button? Let's quickly have a look. We can add it a transparent background color. So now it looks more like a link instead of being a button. We go to preview to have a look if it looks good. There is a little problem with text, so let's fix it. We can add another widget that is very commonly used, it's a space. And now let's go to preview. And it's much better. That's what we wanted to do today. Another thing that we want to do before we publish the changes is to see how it looks on different screen sizes. Laptop, everything is fine. Tablet,